Based on what? That they
Well, I mean, he doesn't have a contract. Give him a 5-year deal. He's a franchise quarterback. What better guy is out there waiting for them to sign? What kind of draft are they going to be able to get? I think he's been disrespected.
Absolutely. What happened yesterday? I thought, and I'm clearly not alone, that the NFL already ratified the 17-game season. You guys are saying that there was a bunch of other stuff that happened in the NFL. I didn't see any trade.
No.
Anything like that. I didn't see any Deshaun Watson going to the Jets trade.
No, nothing like that. But I mean, they have to. We're now in that window where you got to name the franchise tag. Goes, I think, until March the 9th, and of course the Dak Prescott conversation comes up again. And here, I want to throw this out there. I don't understand the debate for the Dallas Cowboys about Dak Prescott. Like, why don't they want him? It appears like they really don't want him.
Well, based on what?
He doesn't have a contract. Give him a 5-year deal. He's a franchise quarterback. What better guy is out there waiting for them to sign? What kind of draft are they going to be able to get? I think he's been disrespected.
Yeah, but I wonder if this isn't just part of the negotiation. If this isn't his agent, who is a notorious, infamous pain in the rear for general managers and owners alike, is not trying to scrape out $50 or $100 more out of a deal. And Jerry Jones is like, that's 6 bottles of Josh right there.
Now, that was an all-time.
That's a good one. That's a great reference. And if you don't get that, you haven't been listening to the show. Yeah, exactly.
But you know what? You're right, man. I think it's more so he wants more stability as a player. He wants more stability.
Yeah, sure.
He doesn't want that. He wants no cut. No trade clause. He wants more years in the deal. He wants more of a guarantee that he was going to be around, for the life of the contract, as opposed to, the way they do it, front load a little bit so you don't make near as much. Back load a little bit so you don't make near as money. Because once you hit that point where you start making money, they can cut you. So he wanted to be a little more even,
right?
In how he does it.
He's probably only going to get 5.
Well,
he's not Patrick Mahomes, where you get a 10-year deal or whatever.
I think it was 5 to 6, and they were trying to give him like 4. I think that's what the problem was. They wanted to just give him a 4-year deal as opposed to a 5-year deal, and that 1 year was a sticking point for his camp, and they didn't want to get past that. Even though the money would have probably been the same, they wanted more stability towards the end of the contract.
So
I think that was the big debate. And
28 in July. Okay. 5-year deal gets you to 33.
Should be in his prime right now.
Should be. And
28 to 32.
I know he's been banged up and all, but he should still be. Look, Matthew Stafford, people are shocked to find out how young Matthew Stafford is because they assume that he's 39 and working on a cyborg leg because he's been banged up. But the reality is that, think about this. If you're the
he hasn't been banged up, though.
What's that?
Who?
He hasn't been banged up.
Stafford has played hurt. He's just hasn't.
No, not Stafford. I'm not talking about Stafford.
Well, Dak just got hurt. That ankle's that was a pretty big injury.
That's what I'm saying. Like
that's his first injury, though. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
He didn't have the history of it.
It only takes one, as you know, in order for you to lose value or leverage or things along those lines. I just think right now, if you're Dallas, you look at this kid and you look at the division. Who the hell knows what's going on in Philadelphia at this point? And I don't think you can even worry about Philadelphia. The gap is so wide. You've got Daniel Jones, and you've got another team that doesn't have a quarterback. So you either have Jalen Hurts / Washington ? Or Daniel Jones. You can run this division for the next 5 years. You can own this. You can turn into the Patriots and what they were in the AFC East in this division over the next 5 years, unless Jalen Hurts turns into
Kyler Murray. Yeah, right.
Exactly.
I know Barrett wants to try to convince us of what the Eagles or what he would do for the Eagles pick in the draft in the second hour, but I sent you guys this too. This was unbelievable to me. I said, is this even a question? I sent you Pro Football Talk, a tweet from Pro Football Talk. Question for the Steelers. Would you rather have Ben Roethlisberger in 2021 at $19 million or Cam Newton at half that amount? Really? That's a question?
I wouldn't want Cam Newton.
Are you kidding me?
I'm anti-Ben as much as anybody, and I wouldn't want Cam Newton anywhere near. I wouldn't want Cam Newton on the phone, let alone in my building right now.
His arm is shot right now, man. I mean, it is what it is. His arm is shot. He can't throw it over 40 yards. Well, I didn't see. I didn't see him throw it over 40 yards.
Right.
Not that he can't. I didn't see that. So if I didn't see it, I don't know if he can.
They didn't ask him to.
Right.
Incredible.
How does right? Like we had Josh Allen turn into Aaron Rodgers this year, and Cam Newton turned into what Josh Allen was.
Right.
Where like for a year and a half, they weren't even asking Allen to throw the ball downfield. What? I don't know. I'm with you guys on the Cam thing. He is.
You look at it.
Ben, not Cam.
But let's get back to Dak though.
Yeah,
we're talking about a guy that he runs that team. He literally game manages that team very well. He's been to the playoffs. He's won playoff games, and yet you're not going to sign this kid back. Can you imagine him with the running game with Zeke being Zeke, and they got another back there also, but that play action now with 3 great receivers, not good but great receivers that can run that offense, and you have a consistent quarterback. They'd have ran through the division this year. Forget their defense. They wouldn't have to worry about the defense. They'd have been scoring points at will. Nobody can stop the 3 of them, and a run game and a quarterback that can throw and run. I mean, it shouldn't even be a question in that stupid owner's mind. Yeah, whether he should sign him to a long-term deal. Well, I mean, it's idiotic to even think that.
That's what I'm saying. I imagine, and I'll go back to what Newey Scruggs told us. We'll break here in a sec, but I imagine that this is just working out these last details, which of course can get ugly in public, and an agent or a team rep can leak something and say, this isn't working, even though that you basically have half of his name signed and he's just waiting to finish okay, I've got Dak. Right. I'm waiting to sign with the P until I know for damn sure I'm going to get that extra whatever.
Well, maybe since it's a contract, it's official. Maybe they're debating whether they put Dak or Dakota on the documents. Good one. Right. You know what I mean?
We try.
And now noted Browns honk Phillip Brooks checks in.
Can you believe that?
Pittsburgh deserves Cam Newton in 2021.
He is wrong for that, man. Oh man, how can you do that, man? That's just traitors, man. Look at the jersey he has.
I know. I see it. What, number 98? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yep. Now he's texting me too.
What is he saying? Read my tweet. Read my.
He said no. Pick him up. Pick him up. Yeah, all right. Pick him up.
That's hilarious.
The middle.
That's what I told you, man. I got a hangover, man. So
what is this hangover?
Yeah, what's with this hangover? Right, what happened yesterday?
Cheap vodka, bro. Cheap vodka, man.
What?
Well, I took pineapple vodka with the pineapples, and I infused it for like a week.
Too much pineapple.
Pineapple is terrible.
It was so sweet that you would just keep on drinking, and I just kept on drinking it.
Did you say you took pineapple vodka and then infused it into pineapples?
Yes.
I mean, there's sorority girls right now at Penn State that are laughing at you, Barrett. He took pineapple vodka and infused it into pineapples.
I thought it would be a better taste, and it was a better taste. It was a great taste. It just went down too fast. Went down way too fast, man. And next thing you know, man, 3 Shades to the Wind, watching Queen Latifah.
Oh, my God. That's the line of the day.
The Middle with Eitan Shander, Barrett Brooks, and Harry Mays. Weekdays from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern.